Okay, so I'm gonna throw a little bit of scrap. Take this load back right now. I'm gonna take my rotors back later and a few things after. But so I got maybe 6 filing cabinets, 5 bigger ones, 1 small one, 1 stove, some bifold doors, barbecue, a few little things here, not a lot. I got a fridge also in there, and the rest when I come back will be heavier metal. All these rotors and rims, I cut a couple rims up more, and then I'll take that back. So okay, well, let's go to scrap here, dump this. We'll let you know what the weights are. I'm thinking maybe 700 pounds, I'm thinking. We'll see. Okay, we're approaching the scrapyard now. There's one here, so let's see how busy they are, considering this guy's dumping stuff off. Well, there's a bit of a mad rush, I think, right now, just because the prices are so low and they're still dropping. So the guys are rushing to get, you know, to get whatever they can out of their yard, if you know what I mean. So there'll be probably a bit of a mad rush, and then all of a sudden they'll be slow after, I would think. But you know, it's just people always have something to scrap, I guess, even just to clean up scrap, right? Even if they're not making big money, just metals in general. Okay, well, let's see. Looks like each yard has a little bit of customers, so we'll see how this big yard is, and I'll let you know. Stay tuned. Okay, so I took back that metal. I can't believe I was way off on weight wise. I knew some of that stuff felt pretty heavy, but it ended up being 1,140 pounds. So pretty heavy. I probably added about 40 pounds to it. So I had 1,100 pounds yesterday, but I added maybe 40 pounds to it of some just junk in my yard. So that was a pretty good score for around my house. 1,100 pounds, 1,140 total. Anyways, it ended up being price wise was $40 even, 40 bucks. Wow, it's pretty tough now, I'll tell you. Okay, I'm going back to do my number 1. I inquired about auto wheels, aluminum wheels. They told me 49 cents a pound. And then I said, well, what about, you know, if I have a count? They checked out with the count, it was 10 cents more, 59 cents. So it's best way is to get better prices, get a count, and then they do track you, like a kind of thing. They track you and then know what you're selling and see how value of a customer you are, because it's all about you know, bringing out quality materials all the time, right, versus not bringing nothing, right? So anyways, I'm going back to my yard. I'm gonna put the auto cast on. I like to cut up a couple of tires and go to my other yard, and there's a couple of heavier pieces of iron I'm gonna throw in, and then at least I'll know what the number 1 is worth, price wise anyways. So and they did say that scrapyard's pretty slow, really slow right now. Well, it's obviously gonna be so slow, right? If the average guy is only getting 50 bucks to $70 a ton, well, how the hell are you gonna make money? You can't make money. A ton of material on a pickup truck, you know, you gotta stuff that to the roof, and you might not even get a ton. You need heavy boilers and, you know, just heavy material, right? Even my big truck, if I stuff my big truck, but, you know, just averagely, you know, nothing too major, it's only 3,000 pounds. You know what I'm saying? So if it's like, say, 3/4 full, and that bin is big, it's a 20-yard bin, you're lucky to get a ton, and that's a net ton, not a metric ton. Anyways, let's go back and deal with the other stuff in my yard here. At least with the metal at 70, I'm hoping at least 100 for the heavier metal. I'm not going to wait much longer because the rumors could be going lower. So, you know, it's got to the point to just get rid of it now. So, okay, stay tuned. Let me load the auto cast, rotors, and other stuff, and you'll see it. Stay tuned. Auto cast ready here. some of the stuff I gotta strip. So I probably have to get these aluminum wheels ready too. The price is still relatively not too bad. So all of my auto cast here too. This stuff here. What's there? These low grade wire adds up fast. Everything you touch has got a cord, right? So this came in my van also. I'll grab another bucket here. Throw some of the mortars in here. Clean the back of my van out, so get a little bit organized here. Some mortars and stuff here. Transformers need to be processed. Another mortar. Okay. Adds up fast, all these little transformers and mortars and different things. Copper. Some brass in here. Brass. So all the copper and brass I'm sitting on, right? So they're not going to be selling that stuff at all. The way the prices are going, that will probably drop also, but you know, I've seen it drop really low and come back really high, so the products will eventually come back. Prices will come back, right? All those boards, have to put them separately also. Okay, well, can I answer the phone? Okay, spider in there. Here's some track lighting. Not track lighting. Track from bifold door. I figured it's going to be hard to get off. Maybe a bigger one. Okay, one a little bit bigger, but sometimes these things are hard to get off. Just don't know. Everyone's a little different. It's important to do the right bit too, right? It's the most important thing, but a couple more here. You'll get them once in a while. Sometimes they're steel, but sometimes they're aluminum, the older ones. Okay, that's done. See, the one's bit fits really good. Doesn't want to come off the bit from the nut head. Okay. Sometimes, you know, hard to get that one out. Just bend it exactly where the twist is. There. Okay. So now we have these pans here. We're gonna have a little bit of a ironer on the edge. Sometimes you get a screwdriver and just kind of turn it a bit with the screwdriver. Okay, once you got it out, you just use the force. That one's out halfway. So you get a screwdriver and just turn it a bit. Put it in, stick it, and turn it. So like a little bit of added force. It's pretty tough iron. There, it's clean. These are the two pieces here. Okay, I'm gonna look at all the stuff came out of the back. These are mortars, copper brass, wire, circuit boards. Okay, I'm gonna put this in my van now. This iron. Okay. quite a bit of rotors. They're heavy. I'm gonna chuck this away too. Ooh, heavy. Can't believe how heavy it is. But too hard to deal with people on the internet, or not internet, but Craigslist. They say they're coming, they don't show up. Or they say they're coming and they say they're late. And they say there's traffic, and they say they'll have another day, and then don't need the headache. Move this dolly. Okay, I guess these could be. Okay, well, a few more things to stick in. I might cut some tires. Gonna strip this later. Some order, circuit board, wire. Okay, you grab the rim here. Transformer, I'm gonna dump too. I'll just check the second winding here for a second. I'm here. Aluminum. Just debating about that big barrel too. Okay, stand by. Can't believe how tough it is. Definitely cut the sidewall next. Can't do like this. Too hard. Too hard. Why is that? Pain. Well, how this could be so hard? Almost. Okay, well, some tires are really tough to hand cook. Probably a good tire. Huh. Just almost there, see that? Take a couple minute break and I'll do the other two. There's actually 3 there. I'm gonna cut this down a little bit. I'm figuring I could use this for propane bottles or something to hold it or somehow. So I'm gonna cut it down a little bit. May have to cut it from here, from here. Another battery. Actually, I'm not going to cut that now, just because I need my battery. But I'm going to cut it like that. I can use it for propane tanks and bolt it down. It's kind of strap on there and stuff. That's what I'm figuring. That's why I don't need it so big. Do that another time. Just because I don't run the batteries. But the tank sits here, and you can strap it with this. Okay. Stuck with a crappy battery. Pretty heavy tire. Like heavy rim, you can feel the weight. It's heavy. Come on, this blade. So I don't normally grab these aluminum wheels or these steel wheels. It's not worth it. The blade's too expensive. Oh well, I'm just gonna cut those for now, and then let's I'm gonna go to the storage yard after. Okay. Up here, this old jack here. All these wheels, 5-6 wheels maybe. Drum. I tried pounding the back out. It's just so bulged out there. Just gonna scrap it. Here's all my rotors. It must have about 30 rotors probably. So that's my load here. I'm thinking 1,200 pounds because it seems to be pretty heavy. So I'll let you know what the weight is, okay? So stand by. So it should be number 1, HMS 1 probably. Okay, I took back the HMS. They gave me 2 grades. One was 70, one was 30, but ended up being 160 a ton. And I had $72 worth there. I only had 900 pounds. So heavy metal's worth still pretty good. If you can get lots of that heavy metal, it's undersized, you're okay. Auto cast rotors, whatever. But tin is not too good. I have to come back here now, dump the aluminum in my van, so that's my next mission. See a roadblock here almost. See, they buy this heavy metal now, these guys, so all the big guys come here, and now they're doing most of the cars, which kind of puts the scrapper out of business basically. But I guess with the heavy metals, better value. Obviously you can see, they can buy it at $80 a ton, a car, and then take the parts off with the heavy metals, the rotors, the brakes, any brake assembly, steering assembly, motor, transmission, rear end, and then they can still get now the battery, the cat off it, so they're making money all around, the wheels. So they could come ahead a lot more than just tin. I guess it's a smart way to do it, right? If you have the space in the yard, which seems like they're doing pretty good. It used to be all tin there, right? And now it's basically all heavy machinery, cars, and a lot of commercial loads. That's how it is. You know, you want to deal with the $100 load, or you want to deal with the $500 load. You might as well take the big guys on versus the small guys. That's why I don't go there, just because I don't have, you know, big amounts of heavy steel. I don't have cars, so no point for me waiting and clogging up the yard for, you know, small amounts of tin, especially if I have to hand load it. The other yard is set up way nicer. You know, I could back up there, spend 20 minutes to unload it. The other yard, every square inch is crucial there. You cannot tie up the yard there, in and out quick. That's what it is there. But anyways, okay, let's grab the aluminum. I'll briefly show it. I think I might have 15 minutes. I thought I saw a couple of frying pots there and a couple things I can throw on my load. That's what I'll probably do. Okay, stay tuned. Load stainless. A little bit of dirty here, not a lot. This all clean. All this clean aluminum. I got cast mixed in with sheet and whatever. I got a radiator off air ACR, whatever it's called. So for AC unit or something, ACR. And 3 batteries here. I might take 2. Doesn't really weigh much, but we'll see. Okay. So we're going to Ever Recycling Yard, the Asian yard. We'll see how we do. I'll let you know. Stay tuned. Okay, we're at the yard here. Bunch of vans kicking around here, so we'll see how it goes. This guy sits right in the corner here, but what he's doing. Let's see if I can back in there. Is he backing in there? Wow, pretty slow, pretty bad drivers, I'll tell you. Slow. The guy can't even see what he's doing. Okay, so I'll have to see exactly. This guy's taking off. How long that guy will stay there for. Stay right here. Okay, I'll film when I get a little bit closer here. Okay, this guy left. Pretty bright the sun here. Make sure no one comes in front of me, behind me. Okay. Junko here. Well, that's a cool bike here. Look at that. A little motocross or something, huh? Wow. I like that bike. It's amazing how people are still throwing garbage. Some metal post here. What's this thing here? That's kind of cool. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
People dumping garbage, huh? Pretty sad. I don't know who this guy is. I say he's worthy of taking. It's all mostly kids' toys. Stuff like this. Shame. People throwing this stuff out. Anyways. Okay, that's all I can do with my part is try to clean something up. But I'm not taking garbage, right? Taking metal, even though it's real cheap. I can still get some money for my time for grabbing it, right? Okay. Like someone spilled a bunch of concrete on the road there. Big amounts of concrete. So anyways, ACR had 3 pounds, paid $1 a pound for ACR. Wire, they gave me 70 cents for that wire, and even had a lot of plugs on it. He just said, they just gave me 70 cents a pound, so that was good. Aluminum was 40 cents, stainless steel 40, clean. What else do I have? Something else there. Oh, the dirty stuff. Yeah, what did they pay for dirty stuff? I'm not really sure actually. I had about 25 pounds of dirty stuff. So I can't remember what to give. These guys don't give you no receipts or nothing. So anyways, that's the way it goes. So I got a total of $80 for that load. So I'm actually quite happy there. It was good. And I asked them what they pay for tin right now. They're paying $60. That's why everybody's coming there, because if you go to the other yard, they might pay you 50. If you get a count, they pay you 70, right? So a lot of guys don't have accounts, they don't care. So that's why this yard's gonna be really busy. As soon as they go down a little lower, because they might be paying people $40. You just don't know how they're paying the people, right? I know if you don't have a count there, they pay you a lot less. They want to deal with bigger companies with more volumes, right? So anyways, that yard's gonna be busy, and it is pretty busy right now. Last minute, cars are coming in all directions. The other yard, they told me is really slow in the tin yard. Anyways, not the commercial yard. It's a little different. Right now, the trucks are scrambling to dump the stuff because they could have been sitting on tin for the last 6 months, right? You know how guys are. You know, when you're really busy and you got lots of volume coming in, a lot of times the material doesn't go as fast. It just stockpiles, accumulates. Then they're thinking, oh, maybe we'll wait a week, maybe the price will go up. Wait a couple weeks, wait a month. No, price goes down, down, down. It's dropped $40 in the last 2 weeks. 2-3 weeks, $40 down. Yeah, last 2 weeks been $40, but it dropped in basically last month. It's dropped probably $60 down. I was getting what, 120, so you know, 130, 120. And now it's 70. These potholes. Anyways, we'll call it a day for now. I kind of like this horn thing here. It's kind of cool. I found yesterday. It looks like it's pretty old, just judging by, you know, the material and stuff, the leather. It's been around for quite a while. That's probably a nice item. Someone might want it for a display or something. So anyways, don't forget to subscribe, share, like. More comments I get. You know, if you like my video, make a comment. If you're not subscribed, I mean, look, at least 50-60% of my audience is not subscribed, right? So just put it there, just subscribe. You don't have to notify the bell if you don't want to. Just subscribe. That's all you have to do, is you subscribe to my channel. The analytical sees my channel growing and then give me some priority. Maybe I can start making a little revenue to offset the cost of gas. So just have to you know, give me a thumbs up if you like the video. I mean, like I say, people say my tools are disorganized. My tools, well, you know what? That's how I operate. I mean, you know, I don't have to be sitting on a bench there, and you know, I get it just as much done or more the way I'm doing it, and have no problem in doing it for years. You know, I like to buy good screwdrivers, but problem is a lot of screwdrivers, you're doing a lot of prying and stuff. When you get good screwdrivers, start prying, they just start breaking. They're hardened, right? When the material is hardened, it snaps, so the actual point will snap off. So that's why sometimes they get no-name big tools, like big pry, like those pry screwdrivers, because they're just thick and stuff. You can pry stuff, and some things just don't come off easy. We're talking about scrap that's been sitting in the water, rain, weeks, months, basements, corroded. You know, either you smash with a hammer, cut it with the grinder. I prefer to smash it if I can, because the grinder blades are expensive. Some of this cast is really hard. It's brittle if you smash it, but if you cut it, it's very hard. So don't, you know, the way I do my things is my way. I'm just showing the end result of what it is, what's in it. You can just determine how you guys want to do it. You know, if I have to rush because it's getting dark, I'm going to rush to at least show you the video. I'm not waiting tomorrow. My contents every day is different. Like, I may do the same stuff some days, but it's always a different day, it's a different content. Okay? So don't forget to subscribe, share, like. As always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.